How about one of the nastiest 3-note grooves you'll ever hear? Played with a pick, no less. Well, let me introduce you to Hamish Stuart, one-time vocalist, guitarist, songwriter, and along with the great Alan Gorey, bassist for Scotland's Funkiest export, the Average White Band. Formed in Dundee, Scotland, AWB has been giving up the funk for 50 years with hits like Pick Up the Pieces, Person to Person, and 1975's Schoolboy Crush. Recorded on the Cut the Cake album on Atlantic and produced by the great Arif Mardin, the song was a collective composition that was born out of one of the band's jams. According to Hamish, it wasn't so easy getting it recorded. Schoolboy Crush. We tried all night and it wasn't happening. I think we did 32 takes of it, and by 2 in the morning we said, let's just go home. We came in the next morning and got it on the run-through. That's right, what you're hearing on the record was actually the run-through before they were supposed to record. Dig the space in this bass line. It's a 4-bar pattern that only actually hits a downbeat 2 times. This is a classic example of the funk formula. Give us the one, and then you can do whatever you want. So we're in the key of E minor, the key of funk, and dig those swinging 16th notes. That's what makes this tune bounce. Another key element is obviously the brilliant drumming by Steve Ferrone and the unusual pattern that he's playing. I've already talked about how lining up with the bass drum can create a great groove, but it's not the only way. In fact, playing off of the bass drum can be just as effective. This is when the bass line is playing mostly independent of what's happening in the kick drum and will only line up with it occasionally. This groove is a perfect example of that. This is undeniably one of the classic funk grooves of the last 50 years. And if you don't know Schoolboy Crush, maybe you've heard it sampled by TLC, Flowetry, Eric B. and Rakim, Janet Jackson, Nas, Too Short, Special Ed, De La Soul, Brand Nubian, or Shaquille O'Neal. Frankly, that's amazing. 5 decades later, and this music is still making new generations of people dance. Funky music, man. It's great, it's powerful, and it's timeless. And that's pretty good for an average white band. So check them out.